Those who are aspiring to write civil service exam in the year 2026-2027, CSBIS Academy is starting a new batch on April 23rd on Wednesday. The new name of the batch is Vishwavasu. As this is a Telugu New Year this year, Vishwavasu batch we are launching on April 23rd with our auspicious name. Those who are interested to take coaching online or offline in English medium, they can approach CSBIS Academy. They can directly come to the Hyderabad and take coaching, or they can access this coaching online also. This coaching, the time frame of this coaching is 11 months, and we cover all the subjects with respect to prelims and mains. Those who are really interested to take coaching for civil services, they can access CSBIS Academy through these phone numbers. They can call, they can ask their queries. The phone numbers are displayed on the in front of the video and also in the comments box of the video. Thank you. Phone numbers and further details can be found in the description box below the video. Interested candidates who want to join this course can fill the Google form which is given in the description box below the video. Let us discuss today's current affairs. At least 26 people got killed as militants opened fire at tourists visiting Baisharan in Pahalgam. Two foreigners were also among 26 of the people who got killed. Lashkar-e-Toiba offshoot, the Resistance Front, claims the responsibility for the attack. So, in a pathetic incident in southern Kashmir, which is a tourist destination, the Pahalgam area, it is in the Anantnag district of Kashmir. There was a terror attack where 26 people got killed. Among 26, there were two foreign tourists. A group of terrorists emerged from dense forests among the trekking paradise of the Baisharan Meadows in the upper reaches of Pahalgam on April 22nd afternoon. Number of other people also got wounded, including with critical injuries, and the death toll might increase. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji cut short his Saudi Arabia visit, immediately reached India, met Ajit Doval, our NSA. They have conducted a meeting, and External Affairs Minister and other advisors, they all conducted a meeting with respect to the developments in Kashmir. So, a very pathetic situation where terrorists, how they have made a secret attack from dense forests. Saudi Crown Prince offers assistance over Jammu Kashmir terror attack as Modi visit boosts ties. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman discussed the terror attack in Jammu Kashmir's Pahalgam during their meeting in Jeddah, even as India and Saudi Arabia moved to enhance ties with working groups on defense and tourism, and pacts in key sectors such as space and health. India and Saudi Arabia, they are now focusing on space, health, defense, and tourism. Both the leaders, that is Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, condemned the terror attack, with Modi deciding to cut short his two-day visit. Indian Ambassador Suhail Azad Khan said the Crown Prince also offered Saudi assistance over the attack. So this is something big. Saudi also said we are going to assist you with respect to this. Coming to the other important news, India becomes the first nation to achieve artificial breeding of Great Indian Bustard. Great Indian Bustard is a state bird of Rajasthan. In wild, we can see only 150 population of Great Indian Bustard. 95% of Great Indian Bustards we can find in only Rajasthan. Few of them in Gujarat, and very few of them in Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra we can find. And the wild population of Great Indian Bustard is almost going extinct. They are in the critically vulnerable stage in IUCN, and they are in Schedule 1 in Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Right now, we have artificial insemination program going on in Desert National Park, Rajasthan, with respect to the protection of Great Indian Bustard. The third chick was born with artificial insemination program to protect these Great Indian Bustards. So, Great Indian Bustard is in news. Coming back, alien life on K2-18b. Do really aliens exist? The universe is so big. Can you have humanity exist elsewhere? Can you have humanity survive elsewhere? There are many theories with respect to humanity, means there will be many theories about extraterrestrial life. Extraterrestrial life. Intelligible beings might exist in some planets in universe. This K2-18b, the exoplanet, is 124 light years away from the Earth. 124 light years away from the Earth. So it's very difficult to reach them out. If at all they exist, whether they have contacts in the Earth, with the Earth or not. There's a theory behind that, Great Silence Theory. Great Silence Theory, where we don't have perfect evidence whether they exist or not. We also have various theories with respect to this Great Filter Theory. Once a civilization reaches a point, technologically high point, there is a chance that self-destruction might be caused through nuclear weapons, climate change, and other things. So there are various theories with respect to aliens. ISRO chairman Somnath, former chairman, 2 years back said there's a chance of presence of aliens. So the stories of flying saucers, signals from aliens, they all say that there's a chance. Out of 1,000 astrophysicists, astrobiologists present elsewhere in the world, 87% believe that some form of life might have existed in the world or might be existing in the world. And out of 1,000 scientists, 67% believe that intelligent extraterrestrial life might have existed in this world. It is their assumption. The James Webb Telescope belongs to America, find out some elements which might indicate the presence of life in exoplanet K2-18b. Exoplanet K2-18b, particularly dimethyl disulfide was present in K2-18b. It might help us to analyze that there is a chance of microbes, plants, and other beings in the other planet, which might give some evidence with respect to human life, with respect to extraterrestrial life. But we don't know exactly because it is almost 124 light years away from the Earth. J.D. Vance and Usha Vance visited India. J.D. Vance, American Vice President, and his wife Usha Vance, they are in Indian visit for 4 days. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hosted American Vice President J.D. Vance, along with Second Lady Usha Vance and their children. And the two leaders reviewed the progress of bilateral cooperation. Particularly, they are going to expedite India-US bilateral trade agreement. As you all know, US have given a halt for tariffs for 90 days. In between these 90 days, India has to expedite the trade deal with America so that India can escape from sanctions, trade tariffs from America. So, American Vice President J.D. Vance and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi have conducted talks. And let's see, India-US bilateral trade agreement might come very soon. Vladimir Putin says he is open to direct peace talks with Ukraine. Russian President Putin proposed bilateral talks with Ukraine for the first time since the early days of war. And his Ukrainian counterpart Zelensky said Ukraine was also eager to discuss a halt to attacks on civilian targets. While Zelensky did not respond directly to Putin's proposal, he emphasized that Ukraine was ready for any conversation about a ceasefire that would stop strikes on civilians. And China have warned the world nations. You are trying to buy peace with America, wanted to escape from the tariffs from America by keeping Chinese interests at stake. You are seeking to trade, you are seeking to ask tiger's skin. That means if you try to get a temporary benefit from American tariff relief by keeping Chinese interest at stake, China will not tolerate. Now, Donald Trump is intelligently planning. See, America levied almost 145% taxes on China. China retaliated with 125% tariffs. Now, America wants to put a bargaining point. Almost for 120 countries in the world, China is one of the largest trading partner. Now, America, in order to give tariff relief to the countries, America is going to put a condition. If you reduce your trade with China, I'm going to give tariff concessions. Now, China said, if countries do that, I'm going to take a revenge. You are asking tiger skin. It's a Chinese idiom where it's very dangerous to go to a tiger and ask for its own skin. That means you are trying to touch the tiger for its skin. I am the tiger. According to China, I am the tiger. Okay, these are the things.